Good afternoon, my Christian brothers and sisters. I am here to give you a COVID break. My thought for today is, what did Jesus mean when he said, ask, seek, and knock? Ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened. And that comes from Matthew 7:7. When Jesus says, ask, seek, and knock, continual prayer is in view. Prayer is how we communicate our needs and our desires to God. Of course, God knows exactly what we need prior to us asking. But the more a Christian spends in communing with God, they'll know what to ask for according to his will. If you take note, ask starts with an A, S stands for seek, and K for knock. Now you have a formula for prayer. The circumstance for each is vastly different, but it has the same meaning. There are 3 layers of prayer, and what he's asking for that we must do these things regularly. Prayer in God's kingdom means putting God's plan before our own. First, when reading through the New Testament, it becomes clear that our need for Christ-like attributes lies in the acts category. We need love, courage, wisdom, power, and patience. So what do? We simply ask. That's it. Just ask. Isn't that what James said in James 1:5? If any man lacks wisdom, what? Ask. Let him ask of God, whom he giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask for anything within his will, he will hear us. The Bible also says that you have not because you ask not. The second level is to seek. What is it that believers ought to be seeking? It's God himself. Seeking is not a simple act. It's a process, a series of acts. Seeks means to search, to hunt, to look for something, and then to pursue it. If something is lost or hidden from us, then prayer becomes a search, a plea for insight, for understanding, for unraveling a mystery. Matthew 6:33 says, but seek ye first his kingdom and righteousness, and all these things will be given to you. Jesus says that there are areas of our life that require more than asking. There must be seeking, searching, because something is lost, something is hidden from us. Seeking God's righteousness means setting a priority on personal and desiring and holiness and desiring to be sanctified. Again, the answer is seek. The third level involves knocking, and this is one of my favorite ones. Knocking means praying with endurance. It's a request for admittance. It suggests situations where we seek an interest or an opportunity. The saddest place and the scariest place to be is when God becomes silent and knocks no more. He becomes convinced of our limits to withhold portions of him, and that's not good. So after that door is closed, he refrains from knocking and move on to other doors in our lives to see if they'll open. When you hear a knock, respond until the door is open. Now Revelations 3:20 through 21 says, behold, I stand at the door and knock, and if anyone hears my voice and they open the door, I will come in and eat with them and they with me. God opens doors that no man can close. Through it all, trial after trial, victory after victory, keep your eyes on Jesus. And every time you pray to God for healing, for breakthroughs, for deliverance, it might be harder and take more time and more strength. But please, just keep on knocking. Don't you know that your suddenly happens at the end of a long season, and the waiting produces good fruit? Ask, seek, and knock. Ask is verbal. Although asking and seeking is of great importance, they will be incomplete without the knocking. It means that you are qualified to open that door to whatever God wants from you. Answer that knock so that the door is open, because God is speaking. Amen, my brothers and sisters.